Hey, Violet. About dinner next weekend, there's something I want to check with you.
Oh, you mean the dinner with your friends, right? What do you want to check?
Yeah, about that. My friends are mostly elites. They all went to well-known universities. So, there's something I'd like you to be mindful of.
Something to be mindful of? Now I'm worried I might say something weird. I'll be careful, but what exactly are you referring to?
No, it's nothing too difficult. But they usually talk about work or politics. So I thought it might be better to avoid casual topics, everyday stuff.
Huh? What do you mean by everyday stuff? I can talk normally, right?
Of course, you can talk normally, but maybe try not to bring up family stuff or my parents' jobs too much. How can I put this? The conversation might feel a little different in terms of level.
Do I really need to be that cautious? Aren't these close friends of yours? They all seemed like nice people.
Yeah, they're nice, but my friends work at top companies, and some have even started their own businesses. So I really don't want to leave a bad impression in front of them, especially when it comes to family stuff. I don't want them to think we're ordinary.
Wait, ordinary? We come from a normal family, right? Is that a bad thing?
No, it's not bad, but my friends really care about status. So I just think it'd be better to keep family stuff a bit vague.
I don't know. That kind of thing bothers me a little. Is it really necessary to be that cautious just because we're from a normal family?
Violet, don't get me wrong. I just don't want to embarrass myself in front of everyone. I want them to think we come from a respectable background, and they do notice that kind of stuff.
But does it really matter what kind of background we came from? They're your friends, so I don't think you need to try so hard to impress them.
No, it's because they're my friends that I care even more. Especially in my position. I don't want to be looked down on, so I'd appreciate it if you could be mindful too.
I feel a little uncomfortable with this, but I'll be careful.
Thanks. That's a big help. I'm sure it'll be fine, but if anything happens, I'll back you up. I've wrapped up my work for the day. I just got home now. How about you, Violet? Are you working overtime or...
Gabriel, you must be tired from work too. I'm not working overtime. I just finished eating and I'm about to take a shower.
About tomorrow? Is 11:30 at the station okay?
Yeah, my parents' house is close to the station. That time works just fine.
I'm so nervous.
It's okay. My parents are kind. And you can just be yourself, Gabriel.
Introducing myself for marriage is a big moment, Plus, it's not just any introduction. It's the first step to being accepted as a life partner. That's why I'm so nervous. I know it myself. It's completely different from usual. You only get one chance at this, and there's so much pressure not to mess it up.
Well, I kind of understand how you feel. When I went to your place the other day and met your parents, I was super nervous too. At the moment I introduced myself, my heart was pounding and my hands got sweaty.
Right? That moment really gets to you mentally. I was so nervous that I almost couldn't understand what I was saying. Plus, I think guys get even more nervous. I mean, we're the ones asking for their daughter's hand, right? There's a lot of weight in those words.
What? What makes guys feel more anxious? I was just as nervous meeting your parents, so I think it's about the same for both of us.
But worst case scenario, he could say something like, "You can't have my daughter." What would I even do if your dad said that? Game over, right?
No way. He would never say that, don't worry. My dad's not old-fashioned like that, and I'm sure he already likes you, so there's nothing to worry about.
Well, you never know, right? Marriage is a pretty big deal for parents, and their feelings could change. Plus, from what you've told me, it seems like your dad is kind of soft on you. So maybe he'll think, I don't want to give away the daughter I've raised so lovingly.
That won't happen. My parents are just kind. If there's ever a problem, they'll tell me. And I'm sure they trust you, Gabriel, so it'll be fine. So don't stress out too much, okay? Tomorrow's a big day, so just make sure you don't oversleep and come in refreshed.
I wonder if I can even sleep.
I'm telling you, it's going to be fine, so trust me.
All right. After I eat and take a shower, I'll get to bed early tonight.
Okay, then I'll message you when I wake up tomorrow.
Yeah, sounds good. Support me tomorrow, all right?
Today, I ended up getting nervous too. It's funny because they're my parents. But really, thank you so much. I'm so full of gratitude for you, Gabriel. My dad and mom both said you're a wonderful person.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear that.
But you seemed a bit off halfway through, right? You kept going to the bathroom a lot. Were you maybe nervous and had an upset stomach?
Well, I wasn't feeling too well.
Oh no, are you okay?
I'm fine now. Hey, I want to seriously talk about the wedding. We'll have to start planning soon, so I'd like to go over some things now.
Huh? What? Did you already find a venue or something? If so, that's amazing. Actually, I've been thinking about a place too, and I wanted to talk to you about it. I thought you might be interested too.
No, that's not what I mean. Actually, this is kind of hard to say, but I'm thinking maybe it's better if we don't invite your parents to the wedding.
Huh? What are you talking about? I don't understand at all. Did something happen?
No, it's not that. I just think it'd be better for your parents too. I don't want them to feel uncomfortable.
For my parents? What does that even mean? Why can't my parents come? I really can't accept this.
It's not that they can't come. It's just, my parents, they really care about things like education. They're fine with you. But when I think about your parents' education, I'm worried about how mine will react. You understand, right? I went to a prestigious university, and that's what's expected from my family. My grandfather's the chairman of the company, and there's this sense of pride in our family. Everyone sees us as elites, and they don't want to break that image.
But they knew I came from a regular family, and they still gave us their blessing to get married, right? So why are you bringing this up now? If education was such a big deal, they could have looked into it and stopped us from the start. Why bring this up at the last minute?
I think they accepted us because you graduated from a prestigious university and got a job at a big company. That's why they didn't oppose it. But when it comes to your parents' education, I'm not sure how they'll react.
Even if you say that, my parents are really important to me. I can't imagine not inviting them to our wedding for such a reason.
But the truth is, both your dad and mom didn't graduate from college, right? Honestly, I was surprised too. I didn't expect them not to have a college degree. And when I heard they work in a factory, I wasn't sure how to handle it.
What are you saying? Are you looking down on my parents too, Gabriel? If that's what you think, I'm really disappointed.
No, that's not it. It's just that in my family, everyone's a college graduate. At the wedding, I'm sure my parents and relatives will talk to your parents, and I'm worried your parents might feel uncomfortable. My family has this bad habit of looking down on others.
I don't think my parents would even care about that. Besides, isn't it your job to stand up for them?
I'll support them as much as I can, but I'm afraid they'll feel out of place.
I won't let that happen.
As the bride, you've got so much to prepare. And on the day of the wedding, you'll be so busy that you won't be able to look after every little detail. You can't be by their side all the time to support them, and that's why I'm even more worried. Plus, this is our wedding. It should go perfectly, right? If something goes wrong or the atmosphere gets tense, it could ruin what's supposed to be a special day. You don't want that, do you? I'm worried that if something goes wrong on the one day of our lives that's supposed to be perfect, we'll end up regretting it every time we think back on it.
I really don't understand what you're saying, Gabriel. Why are you saying such terrible things about my parents? How can you say something so cruel so casually? They're my family, and to hear you talk about them like this, it's honestly shocking.
That's not what I think. It's my parents and relatives who think that way. I didn't want to say this either, but I couldn't ignore their concerns, so I had to tell you. I mean, who wants to admit that their parents are obsessed with education? I hated bringing this up, but I thought you needed to know.
But why does that mean my parents can't come to the wedding? I can't accept this at all. If you think it's wrong to be so focused on education, then why aren't you trying to convince your parents otherwise? If that's really how you feel, you should be talking to them and making them understand.
I've told you before, but changing my parents' minds isn't that easy. That's why I'm telling you now. It's just how things are.
I could never do that. There's no way I could not invite my parents to the wedding.
I'm really sorry. I know what I'm saying is awful, but I just don't know what else to do.
Yeah, you're right. It's awful. So why are you saying it?
I'll talk to my parents again. I'll make sure they don't say anything rude when they meet your parents.
But do we really have to go that far? Aren't you just overthinking this, Gabriel?
No, I'm sure it's better to tell them beforehand. If we do that, they might better understand our situation and hold back.
Hold back? Hold back from what? Is it really that bad that they didn't graduate from college? I don't think so.
There are still people who look at it with prejudice. I think that kind of thinking is terrible too. But there are people who see things differently, and we can't avoid that.
But saying that my parents shouldn't come to the wedding is just wrong.
I'm sorry. Let's put this conversation aside for now. I'll figure something out, so don't worry.
How did it even come to this?
I said I'm really sorry. I should have told you about my parents from the start.
Enough, Gabriel. I'm definitely inviting my parents to the wedding. If I can't do that, then there's no point. If anyone says something rude to my parents at the wedding, I won't stay silent. Remember that. Hey, I need to ask you something. I just can't let it go.
Huh? What's up?
Are you hiding something from me?
Not really.
Did you talk to my parents?
Why? Did something happen?
Out of nowhere, they said they were not coming to the wedding.
Why?
I should be asking you that. Did you bring up the education thing with my parents?
I would never do that. That would be way too rude.
Then what about your parents? Did they talk to mine? Did they contact them without telling us?
I don't think so. When I told them about your parents, they were like, well, since Violet has a good education, it's fine. And they said that after we're married, my parents won't have much to do with yours anyway. They did ask me not to mention to their relatives that your parents didn't graduate from college, though.
Then why?
Did they not say why they weren't coming to the wedding?
They said your family is too impressive, and they feel embarrassed to attend.
Violet, did you tell them what I said? About my parents being focused on education?
Of course not.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Then maybe your parents felt some kind of pressure on their own. Once they learned about my family, it probably made them feel that way. Think about it. When they see my family's background and status, wouldn't they feel a little out of place?
What? What do you mean by that? Are you insulting my parents?
No, I'm not insulting them. It's just... Not to brag, but my grandfather's company is pretty big, and it has a certain scale. Most people would feel that way. My uncle is the current president, but eventually, my dad will take over. And one day, I'll probably end up in that position too. So if you marry me, you'll eventually be the president's wife. With that kind of status, people will be watching, and we need to have a certain level of standing.
My parents don't care about that at all. They're not the kind of people who look down on others or change their attitude based on someone's job or education. They take pride in having lived their lives through their own hard work.
Even if your parents think that way, maybe they were just worried about you, Violet. They might have thought you'd feel out of place around my family. And maybe they didn't show it on purpose because of that. I think they might have felt inferior on purpose to avoid embarrassing you. Maybe that's their way of showing love, even if you didn't notice.
I've never felt that way, not even once. My parents are people I respect, and I've never been embarrassed by them.
Yeah, I know. Sorry that came out wrong, but I thought they might feel that way at least a little.
Maybe. If that's the case, I feel really bad for my parents. But if that's really the reason, I'm starting to think maybe we don't even need a wedding.
Don't say that. I want to see you in a wedding dress and have our friends and family see it too. And I want to show everyone that we're starting our lives together.
But what's the point of a wedding if my parents aren't there?
Come on. We still have time before the wedding. We've only set the venue and date, right? We'll keep planning and maybe your parents will change their minds by then.
I don't think so. I'm really worried.
All right. I'll talk to your parents again. Maybe I can convince them and they'll change their minds.
Really? But will that really work?
If your parents still decide not to come to the wedding, then maybe we just have to respect their decision.
What? But...
I mean, forcing them to attend won't make things better for you or your parents, right? It'll just make things awkward for everyone, and that's not good for anyone.
I get it.
Okay, I'll swing by and see them on my next day off.
Yeah, thanks, Gabriel.
No, I'm the one who said something awful because of my parents' focus on education. And I want your parents to come to the wedding too.
I'll let them know you're coming again. I know you're busy with work. I'm really sorry.
It's okay. I just want to do whatever I can to make you happy. Violet, do you have a minute? I've got some great news. I got a call from the wedding venue staff today. Apparently, there was a cancellation on the date we really wanted.
Oh.
What's that reaction? Are you still upset about what happened the other day? Honestly, I think your parents were the ones in the wrong.
Why?
Why? I didn't do anything, but your dad told me to get out. I just asked him to come to the wedding, that's all. After being treated like that, I honestly don't want them to come anymore either. Do you think maybe they've got some sort of complex about education or their background?
What are you even talking about?
Anyway, I'm angry too, so don't invite your parents to the wedding.
It's fine because I won't be going either.
What? What do you mean you're not going? It's our wedding. This is an important event, so why are you suddenly saying you won't go?
We're not having the wedding anymore. I've decided I don't want to marry you.
What? You can't just say something like that out of the blue. I don't even know why. It makes no sense. Did I do something?
Do you seriously not get it? I know all the terrible things you've done to me and my family. You tried to hide it, but everything's come out now.
What? What are you talking about?
From the moment you found out my parents didn't graduate from college and that my dad works at a factory, your attitude completely changed. I noticed it. You said your parents were the ones obsessed with education, but really, it was you all along, right? That's why you told my parents not to come to the wedding, because you thought they'd embarrass you.
That's not true. I never said that, and I never meant it that way.
I'm telling you, I know. You told my parents directly not to come to the wedding. Remember that moment when you and my mom exchanged numbers after the intro? I've seen all the messages you sent after that.
What? Your parents showed you those?
No, I looked at them myself. My parents didn't say anything, but I checked. So there it was, throwing around comments like, a high school diploma doesn't mean anything, and stay away if you're working in a factory. You even told them you don't want them involved in our lives after we get married, didn't you? I read everything.
That's not true. My parents told me to say that, so I had no choice.
I even asked your parents directly. They were shocked and said they didn't know anything about it, and they completely denied the whole education-obsessed thing. So it was just you acting on your own, wasn't it? Your parents are at my parents' place to apologize, so why don't you come over too?
What? So my parents are at your house right now?
Yeah. They asked to see the WhatsApp messages, so I showed them. I've already told them that I'm calling off the engagement.
Wait a second. Calling off the engagement? That can't be real. You accepted my proposal because you loved me, right? How did things suddenly end up like this?
Because I didn't know the real you. You were all nice on the surface, but behind the scenes, I had no idea you were treating my parents with such contempt. No one ever suspected you would look down on my family and insult them behind their backs.
Violet, please, just calm down and listen to me. I'm seriously thinking about our future. It's already said that I'll take over my grandfather's company and become the president. That's why, if people find out my wife's family is low class, it could damage the company's reputation.
So that's why you decided to exclude my parents from the wedding? Is that really your thinking? You're willing to cut off my family just to protect your status and image? I can't believe this.
No, I get that's how it sounded, but it's not like I was trying to completely exclude them. I just wanted them to step back a bit in public to avoid any discomfort for either side.
The fact that you can only think about things that way proves I can't stay with you.
Violet, no, that's not what I meant. I really do love you. You're smart, you're incredibly attractive, and I'm proud to be with you wherever we go. Being with you is something I take pride in.
I'm not marrying you so I can be your trophy. And who do you think raised me to be the person I am today? My parents. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't even exist. And yet, you insulted them and said they couldn't even come to our wedding. Of course my dad is furious.
I'm really sorry, Violet. I'll apologize. I'll apologize to both your father and your mother. And I'll make sure they attend the wedding, so please, forgive me.
I can't be with someone who looks down on others because of their education or job. I can't marry you.
Violet, please, just give me another chance. I swear I'll never do something like this again.
If I have to be betrayed by you a second time, it's better to end this now. I'm glad I found out who you really are before we got married. Maybe you're the one who's truly low class. I don't need someone who can't even value their own family in my life.
Don't say that.
It's over between us. I'm not sacrificing my parents for the sake of marrying you. Never come near me or my family again. If you do, I'm prepared to take legal action, so keep that in mind.
This can't be happening. You don't have to go that far. I didn't mean for things to end up like this. Please understand. Violet.
After the engagement was called off, Gabriel went around telling his friends things like, I dumped Violet, and I canceled the wedding because her parents are just commoners, and it was embarrassing. But one of our mutual friends reached out to me and told me everything he had been saying. I even showed them the WhatsApp messages and proof of Gabriel's comments about looking down on my parents. As a result, his friends distanced themselves from him, and he completely lost their trust. Gabriel had always been the kind of guy who cared about appearances and wanted to be seen in a good light, so I guess his friends finally saw his true colors. As for work, he used to brag about working for his grandfather's company, But in reality, he was terrible at his job. It eventually became clear to his boss and colleagues, and his reputation at the company plummeted. His boss wasn't even mad, just disappointed, saying they couldn't expect anything more from him. The idea of him becoming president of that company someday? A total pipe dream. Now that he's lost his place, Gabriel doesn't even leave the house anymore. He's practically shut in, living a lonely life with no one left to talk to. Honestly, whatever happens to him now isn't my concern anymore. I just hope he pulls himself together and starts working properly again. As for me, I took a family trip with my parents using the settlement money I received from Gabriel. I felt really bad for putting them through all this, but both of them were genuinely happy, saying, "It's a good thing you didn't marry him." Next time, if I do get married, I want it to be with someone who truly values both me and my family. I just got to the hotel.
That's good. Everything okay?
Yeah, your mother helped me a lot.
That's good to hear. Sorry I had to work on such short notice.
No problem. You wanted to go in the first place.
I know. I just wanted to make memories with the kids.
Your mother said thank you.
Huh?
She is enjoying her time with the kids. I'm grateful for her being here.
Didn't she go on a trip with her friends the other day?
Yeah. The kids kept bugging her today. She ended up riding the roller coaster more than 10 times.
Wow. I bet she's tired.
Well, she's saying she wants us to go to the pool.
That's my mom. Now that I'm older, I'm starting to realize how energetic she is.
I know. She has way more energy than me.
Right.
Well, your mom and the kids are about to play by the pool. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, okay. You have fun too, babe. Hey, sorry to bother you at work.
What's up? Is everything okay?
I can't talk to you about it at home because of the kids, so I figured I'll just text you.
What's up?
Mom fell from the stairs and broke her ankles.
What? Is she in the hospital? Your father can't do things on his own, right?
She broke it yesterday, but she's back home now. Just like you said, Mom seems really worried.
I see. I'm worried too, but I'm at work.
I know. So I was wondering if you could help me out. I'm thinking of outsourcing what I can.
I see. Like meals? I'm good at that kind of thing, so I'll do it. And I'll cover the costs.
What? You sure?
Of course it's okay. Your mother has helped me a lot, you know.
Madison, I love you.
Don't shout your love in a message. Depending on how your mother heals, but if it goes on too long, I'll help out with the cleaning as well. Let's get your father to help out too.
That might be a good idea. I'm sure he's not such a bad guy, but he's cranky and old-fashioned. It might be a good time to think about the future.
I'll talk to your mother directly. I'd like to ask her about her preferences and where to order.
Thank you so much. I'll tell my mom that you will be in touch with her. I'll let my dad know as well.
Okay, thanks. Will you be late again today?
Sorry, the new girl forgot to fill out the paperwork for tomorrow, so I have to do it now. Mom's in the hospital today, right?
That's right. But you're staying late at work because you thought your mom is doing okay, right?
What's wrong?
Well, I'm not so sure. When I called, your mother did not sound so good.
She's always been a healthy person. She's never been in a hospital, has she? When we talked the other day, I got the impression that staying cooped up is tough for her.
I see. That's right. She liked going out a lot.
That's right. Hot springs, lunch. She even laughed about her broken bone and wondered if she'd lose weight if she couldn't go out to lunch.
Your mother is a very considerate person, isn't she? I can't see her true feelings through phone calls and messages, but I still feel a little uncomfortable.
I'll ask my dad about it.
Yeah, thanks.
No, I'm the one who should thank you. Thank you for always looking out for my parents and taking care of them.
No, they're my parents too. Your father-in-law and mother-in-law are both important family members. Elijah? Actually, my business trip ended earlier than I expected.
Really? The kids will be fine.
Yeah? So I can come home as planned?
Yeah, no problem. You can take more time if you want. Go have whatever you want for dinner.
No, I'm thinking of going to see your mother.
What?
It's on the way anyway. Something's not right with her replies lately. I'm feeling a bit nervous.
I'm really glad I married you. Thank you.
I'm glad I married you too. Well, I'll call you again when I see your mom. I called her to say I'll be there, but she didn't reply.
Well, but I'm sure she'll be at home.
I've been taking care of your parents like they were my real parents, haven't I? But I don't consider your father family anymore.
What? What's going on? Did something happen to my mom?
I couldn't reach your mom after all, but I went there.
What happened? I told Dad to clean up, but was the house terribly dirty or something?
I knocked on the front door, but there was no response, and the door happened to be unlocked, so I took a look inside. Then I found your mother living in the bathroom.
What?
She kind of laid out a cushion in front of the toilet. She said, "My place is here."
What does that mean?
I don't know. She's thinner than before and her hair's all shaggy and white.
Where's my dad?
I can't find him. Oh, wait a minute. Your mother's saying something.
Oh?
I can't believe...
What's the matter?
Apparently, it's all your father's doing.
What?
He told her, "Your place is in the bathroom. 2 slices of bread a day for dinner." That's what he's been doing for the past few months.
What the hell is that? I can't believe Dad would do something like that.
He told her that because she gained so much weight after getting married, she fell and broke a bone. He told her to lose weight for the future.
Dad has no right to criticize.
And he's also violent. Was your father such a bad guy?
Sure, he can be domineering and has a bad drinking habit, but he wasn't that bad.
She's too scared to talk to anyone about it, but when she saw my face, she cried and told me.
What the hell is my dad doing?
Anyway, I'm taking her to the hospital. It's a good thing I drove here.
Take care of her and give her something hot to eat.
Of course, I will.
Dad's nowhere to be found?
I talked to your mother. She says he's been out a lot lately.
I'll call him anyway.
Oh, wait.
What?
I'll call your dad. You tend to get heated easily, and I think I can talk to him more calmly than you.
Okay.
Does he have line or something?
About 6 months ago, I think. He contacted me and said, "I'm 65 years old and I'm making my line debut."
Got it. Tell me his ID later.
Okay, I'll get back to you. I can't believe what you just told me.
I wonder if this has always been going on. She would have talked to someone about it without being so scared.
Then you're saying he's intentionally controlling Mom?
In the meantime, I'll try to contact him. I'll get back to you if I find out anything.
Oh, thanks for your help.
I didn't see this coming. I mean, they seemed old-fashioned, but I thought they were a good couple in their own way. I never thought it would turn out to be this big a deal. I'm Madison, a 48-year-old office worker. I married my husband of the same age 11 years ago, and we have been blessed with 3 children. Even though we lived far away from each other, we had a good relationship with my mother-in-law who was very friendly. So when I was in the area on a business trip, I decided to pay a visit. I was really shocked when I saw my mother-in-law. But perhaps it was a blessing in disguise that I was able to realize the true state of my mother-in-law's family. I calmed her down. I contacted my father-in-law, who was the source of all this. And that's when I heard the most unbelievable words. It's been a while. I'm Madison. I'm your son's wife.
Oh, Madison. Thank you for all the kindness you've shown me since my wife broke her ankle.
No, it's fine.
The meals you brought were delicious. She was happy.
Your wife said it was delicious?
Oh, she loved it. She loves to eat, right? She almost ate my share too.
Wow, she ate that much. By the way, where are you right now?
Why?
I'm actually in the neighborhood on a business trip. I know it's a little late, but I was wondering if I could come over for dinner with you.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm out of town right now.
I see. Is your wife home?
No. No one's home. We're in Hawaii right now. Her leg is getting better, and I thought it would be nice to treat her to a trip. I'm gonna buy pineapple for the grandkids when we head back.
Why does your wife live in the bathroom?
Huh?
I know all about it, so no more lies. In fact, I've taken the liberty of going to your home. I hope you don't mind me intruding.
Oh, no,
When I asked her what happened, she told me in tears that it was all you're doing.
No. She was unable to move because of her fracture. Her mind has started to become rusty. She seems to be losing her memory.
There's no point in blubbering anymore. Explain to me what really happened.
It's no good, huh? Well, I guess it can't be helped if you already know.
What?
Actually, I recently found a girlfriend using a dating site.
What are you talking about?
She's a couple of years younger than me, but she's nice and charming. So I pretended to be single, and we've been hanging out on a regular basis. She's the one I'm traveling with now. Her name is Chelsea. Pretty name with a hint of sex appeal, right?
How dare you tell such a joke to your son's wife? Does your wife know about that?
I don't know. I'm sure she's aware of it. Well, it doesn't matter either way.
What?
She's got a pension and she's never worked. Well, that's just the way it is these days. Get married as soon as you become an adult. They say a woman's happiness is to serve her family. So whether she finds out I'm cheating on her or not, divorce is not an option.
And you're talking so openly and without remorse.
Well, yeah. And I have no intention of divorcing her either. I don't want to lose my housekeeper.
What's that supposed to mean? Sarah is your wife, right?
I have only one woman, Chelsea. She's the one I'm attracted to. I've supported Sarah and our child just like my parents told me to. I love only Chelsea, so from now on, I'll do as I please.
You're a jerk.
Is that so? I've been taking care of things to a reasonable extent up until now, and I'll continue to do what I'm doing. Don't you think that's kindness enough?
Kind? How is the way you treat your wife being kind? You don't even give her enough to eat, and you make her live in the toilet. What kind of a person is that?
She's just a housekeeper. I don't think it's fair for a mere housekeeper to live with me as an equal. I've come to realize that at my age. Controlling people is a pleasure.
My God, you are rotten.
I'll never forget the look on her face the last time I scolded her for staying home and doing nothing.
You're crazy.
Hey, don't get cocky with me.
When did you become such a crazy person?
I'm normal. I just met a nice woman named Chelsea. I just realized that my wife is a piece of shit.
In other words, you're rotten to the core.
Watch your mouth.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to take your wife away from you.
Huh?
If she stays with you any longer, she'll break down.
I told you, she can't live on her own. Or are you going to take care of her?
Yes. I can't allow you to push such a bright and nice person that far.
Take it easy. You have 3 kids and you both work, right? You don't have any money and you work hard every day. You can't afford to take care of an old lady.
That's not true.
I'll continue to use her as my housekeeper. Don't get in my way.
You're a stubborn old guy who can't seem to get it.
What?
About your wife. I said I'll take care of her, didn't I? Can't you read?
What a rude woman. I'm your father-in-law.
And that's not all. I'm going to make sure you rot in hell too. You better brace yourself.
Damn you.
I'm sure she feels the same way. I'll call you later.
Wait. Hey, did you really take her?
Huh?
I just got home from Hawaii and she's not there. And her room is a mess.
I told you, didn't I?
Her clothes and other valuables are gone. I didn't give her permission to leave this house.
Permission? Your wife doesn't belong to you. She's a human being on equal footing with you.
What?
I left the divorce papers there. Please sign them.
That woman still loves me and needs me financially, so don't get in the way.
Your wife signed as soon as she saw the divorce papers.
Huh?
I don't know why you think she still feels the same way after what you did.
That can't be.
She was at the hospital. They put an IV in her and now she's getting better, so just leave her alone.
Don't be silly. You guys can't take care of her anyway, so bring her back.
My mother-in-law, she's having fun with the kids now. She's not even thinking about you. She's thinking about dyeing her hair and changing her looks.
Stop messing around and bring her back.
I won't. After your wife rests at home, I've decided to have her live with us in a condo.
What?
She said she's always wanted to live in one. Personally, I thought this might be a good opportunity to build a 2-family house and live together, you know?
Oh no.
But her back isn't so good. Even though it's a condo, I think we should buy a room on the 1st floor.
I can't follow what you're saying.
Which part?
You and Elijah are just office workers, right? And you have 3 kids and live in a small apartment.
Right now, yes.
How can you be talking about buying a condo or building a 2-family house?
I'm making a good living from my video streaming business.
What?
I'm introducing money-saving tips to help the household budget, and easy recipes that can be made at home through videos and live streaming. Now I have almost 1.5 million followers.
1.5 million? So how much money do you make?
I haven't made less than $150,000 a month for the past few months.
That much?
I am fully capable of supporting your wife financially.
Oh yeah? You have the money?
Your wife has always been frightened of you, but she couldn't do anything on her own. She couldn't even talk to someone about it, but now she has us.
She's not at all attached to me.
Of course not. She also said she's going to ask for alimony for the affair. Probably around $15,000.
I don't have that kind of money.
Sell the house or the land. Half of it belongs to your wife as part of the property division.
What kind of property value is there in the house and land? If she took half of it, I doubt I could even pay the $15,000 in alimony.
Then go to work.
I'm 65 years old.
You can afford to have a mistress. Why don't you work?
No, wait. Can you let me talk to Sarah?
I can't. She has nothing to say to a bum like you.
Oh no.
She just has one thing to tell you. She'll file a damage report for what you did to her.
What?
We have ample evidence of abuse. We have your confessional statement, a certificate from the hospital, and your wife's diary.
What's that last part?
She kept it secretly while living in the bathroom. Maybe she was trying to maintain her sanity by doing so.
So what? Am I going to be arrested?
Yes, you'll get a criminal record and have to pay a fine. And of course, don't forget the penalty for abuse.
My life is already ruined.
Good luck. You might even get dumped by your mistress.
Please, let me talk to Sarah.
I told you I can't let you. I'm tired of talking about the same thing over and over again.
I can't live without her.
Even at this stage, are you still going to treat her like a housekeeper?
No, I'm not. I don't have a big pension myself. I can't even make ends meet without Sarah's pension.
Turns out you were relying on her too, after all your big talk.
I apologize for everything I did to Sarah.
Elijah said you've always had a bad temper and a drinking problem. Even so, your wife stood by you for 50 years, didn't she? To betray her like this is cruel. You should go to hell.
Oh no, she really won't forgive me?
Of course not.
Okay, then I give up. You have to help me.
Yes?
You can afford it, can't you? Take care of me as well.
Have you seriously lost your mind? I told you to go to hell.
You're a monster.
I don't need a man who makes his wife live on the toilet to tell me what to do.
Enough. If this happens, I'll leave a letter and kill myself.
What?
I'd much rather do that than go through hell. I don't want to live without money either.
Wait a minute.
I'm really going to do it. You're pushing me to the edge.
Okay.
What?
I talked to Elijah and your wife, and they both said, well, that's fine. Goodbye then. Hope you had a nice life.
You're all monsters!
Of course, William, my father-in-law, did not have the courage to end his life. He was arrested after a damage report was filed. He was also fined for abuse. The divorce was finalized and the property was divided. But the penalties for the abuse and the alimony emptied William's account. His mistress found out what had happened and ran away. William was left all alone and moved into a shabby apartment. He somehow manages to make a living working part-time as a traffic policeman. He has aged due to overwork, and his face is now covered in wrinkles. I hope he now understands the pain his wife went through. His wife, on the other hand, is living comfortably in the condo I bought for her. Next holiday, I would like to take the children with me to make memories with my mother-in-law and Elijah again. I am looking forward to seeing her smiling face at the theme park again. My father-in-law's selfishness has hurt us deeply. I will continue to do my best to keep my family happy always. Veronica, thank you for helping me pick out my dress the other day.
Oh, you're welcome. You have terrible taste, by the way.
What?
To be honest, I think that dress was a little too flashy.
Was it? I like that design.
Well, I understand your taste. As David's wife, I think a more modest and elegant dress would be better.
I see. I wonder if David thinks so too.
Yes, I'm sure he likes that kind of dress. So you should at least make your makeup look a little more natural.
Yes, I will take your advice.
Also, you should think a little more about your hair. That fancy updo is a bit, you know. And the dress is flashy too.
I like that hairstyle.
Yes, your preference is important too. But I think it would be better for David if you kept it more modest.
I understand. I'll talk to him about it.
By the way, Mary, are you really ready to marry David?
Of course I am. I have known David for a long time, and we have supported each other.
Well, I'm sorry for you. To be honest, I think there is a more suitable woman for David.
What do you mean?
Mary, please don't take this the wrong way, but you are a little too conspicuous. I think a more modest and homely woman would suit David.
Veronica, isn't that a little rude? We love each other and I want to support David.
Maybe so, but marriage isn't just about love. It's about building a family, and it's also about being in harmony with those around you. Mary, you are a little too assertive.
Assertive, I see. But, Veronica, I sincerely wish David's happiness. That's why I wanted to get married and always be by his side.
I hope that's true. But if you really care about him, I hope you'll reconsider whether there's a more suitable woman for him.
Veronica, I love David, and he loves me too. We want to build a happy family together.
Then I want you to make an effort to be more modest. For David's sake and your own.
Yes, okay.
Well, okay. Anyway, let's talk again about dresses and makeup.
Yes, I understand. Thank you very much for today. Veronica, where are you? Please get back to us immediately. I'm very worried because I cannot get in touch with you. If you see this text, please reply as soon as possible.
Sorry, I just saw your messages. I was taking a hot bath and didn't notice. So, is there something wrong?
A hot bath? You can come soon, right? I need you to hurry.
What do you mean? Did something happen today? I don't know what you're talking about.
Today is the wedding day. David's family and relatives aren't here yet. I was told by the people at the wedding hall that you haven't gotten your dress yet. Where is everybody?
Oh, was it today? I'm sorry. I thought it was next week. My husband and I are on vacation in the next state. I can't believe this is happening.
I can't believe it. Where are you? Can you come back soon?
We're in Las Vegas. Do you know? It's a nice place.
Las Vegas? Then you can't make it in time.
Well, that's a problem. But I've already bought tickets to the theater for the day after tomorrow. I'm so sorry. I'm so clumsy and careless. Even my husband gets angry with me a lot.
What about your relatives? Are you in touch with them?
Well, they called me the other day and we talked. Oh no, I thought it was next week, so I told everyone it was next week.
What? That's beyond careless, Veronica. I can't believe you made a mistake on such an important day.
Nobody won't be able to get there today. It's a pity that the bride's relatives are the only ones at the wedding. David must be in trouble too.
Only the bride's relatives? How did you know that my colleagues and friends didn't come either? How did you know that?
Oh, didn't you say so? My memory is kind of fuzzy.
No, I didn't say anything about my colleagues and friends. I don't remember saying that to David or anyone either.
Oh, really? Assumption is a scary thing. I've been suffering from dementia lately.
Did you do something? Not only the groom's relatives, but even my friends and colleagues didn't show up. How could this happen?
That's an accusation. I would never do such a thing. If you have proof, show it to me. If you think that the people you invited didn't show up, then maybe you're not a popular person.
Even if I'm not a popular person, David's friends didn't come either. He is a well-liked person. And yet, don't you think it's strange that no one came?
Why don't you hurry up and call them and gather them? That's the least you can do, isn't it?
David is contacting all the guests right now, but everyone seems to be thinking that the wedding was canceled.
Oh, well, why don't you really cancel it? It's miserable to have a wedding with no guests, isn't it? There's no need to go through with that.
Do you know what you're saying? Are you seriously saying that you want us to cancel the wedding?
I'm sure David can find a better bride, and you don't have a good reputation, so it's not a bad idea, right?
I understand. I'll cancel today's wedding.
Oh dear, it was such a nice place for a wedding. I'm sorry we're here on a vacation.
Yes, it was a very nice place. So even if we cancel, we will have to pay the full amount. David and I have to work hard from now on.
Oh my! If the marriage is going to be canceled, shouldn't you be the one to pay the full amount? Because a wedding is a place where the bride can be as selfish as she wants to be. The bride's expenses are higher than the groom's, and I don't want David to be bothered with it.
That's not the way it works either. We are getting married, and it was both of our weddings, so the cost is split 50-50. Besides, you have responsibilities too.
It's not very presentable to get married without a wedding. It's unthinkable to do such a half-hearted thing.
There are more and more couples like that these days. The truth is, we could have a wedding just us and my family as it is.
There's no way they would allow such a thing. A wedding without the groom's parents? I can't tell you how much I put into raising David.
I'm sure David would want his parents and relatives to be able to attend the wedding, and we will consider having the ceremony again. However, we spent a lot of money this time, so we can't have as big a ceremony as we were going to this time.
Mary, reply to me right now. There is something I need you to explain. What on earth is this?
Yes, Veronica, what's wrong?
What do you think you're doing? What is this postcard?
Oh, did you get it? I worked so hard to get it to you as soon as possible.
How on earth did you have a wedding? Explain it to me.
After what happened 10 days ago, I talked it over with David. It would be a waste to cancel the ceremony at that point, so we decided to have a ceremony just with my family.
And David agreed to that?
Yes, he did. Even my grandfather, who had been looking forward to seeing me in the wedding dress, came all the way from far away. So we had no problem to have a wedding. It's a real shame that you all couldn't come, but we still had a happy day.
So, why are you using a picture of the two of you with the bride's family for the wedding report? Do you think you can neglect the groom's family?
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm really a screw-up and careless person. It's not that I wasn't thinking about your family. But when it came time to take the picture, I just went ahead with it in the heat of the moment.
There's no way this could have been done carelessly. I really can't believe your attitude.
Actually, David was also very depressed because you could not come. Still, I thought it was important for us to do the best we could and have a happy day.
David was depressed? If that's the case, you shouldn't have had the wedding without us, right?
That's what he said, but in the end, he decided to look on the bright side. We wanted to cherish that important moment in our lives, even if some were missing. I really wanted you to celebrate with us, but circumstances had to be taken care of.
Still, I can't believe they would use a photo of the wedding without the groom's side of the family.
Why is that? You missed the wedding because you were careless, and then went through the trouble to tell the guests that the wedding was no longer held. That's something I can't believe.
You don't have any proof that I called the guests to tell them the wedding was canceled. That's an accusation.
I ask everyone.
What?
After the wedding, I contacted each and every guest and asked them. They all said you contacted them the day before and told them that there would be no wedding because the marriage had broken up. They said they were in shock because of the breakup. You even told them to leave us alone because we were depressed.
Did I say that? I've been suffering from dementia lately. If you have proof, show it to me.
Do you enjoy bullying me?
Of course I do. Oh.
I really wonder what kind of person you think you are.
I can't help but worry about leaving David in the hands of someone like you.
Veronica, I guess you've become senile. You couldn't even think about your son's grief.
That was a leading question, wasn't it? You tricked me.
That's not what I'm trying to do. If you really wanted to celebrate our marriage, you wouldn't have done this, would you? David is really sad too.
He is?
Yes. David was really shocked by your behavior. I told you, didn't I? How can you prioritize picking on me without even thinking about his grief? It's the same as becoming mentally slow. Oh, that's not right. You accidentally forgot about it, right?
I didn't forget. I'm not that out of it.
You didn't forget?
Oh.
Well, I knew that. David is even angrier than I am. He said you're not his mother because you did this kind of nonsense. That's why the picture in the postcard is the family picture he wanted. He doesn't consider you family anymore.
That can't be true.
He was crying, saying he called you the day before.
He was crying?
He has apologized to all the guests in person. He also gave them that postcard at that time.
You're lying. He didn't say anything to them, did he?
What do you mean?
That thing, you know, about the wedding, about the cancellation.
Oh, you mean the story about you calling without telling us to cancel the wedding? If that's the case, he explained it to them very thoroughly, showing our text messages.
Oh my God! My relatives are going to get angry at me. I'm going to get in trouble.
You were aware that you had done something that would make them angry. My relatives, my friends, and the people at work all sympathized with me. They understood my situation and helped me.
I got a call that my relatives are coming over here. You guys should come over here too. It's your fault for trying to have a wedding without my permission.
Your husband apologized.
My husband?
You don't have dementia, you know that. Anyway, you blocked David's number on his cell. It's a premeditated crime, going out of your way to make it impossible for us to contact your husband.
How did you know that?
Because your husband is a serious person, not someone who would harass us like you. David went back to your home to tell him something was going on when you were out at a dance class.
So, he knows all this too?
Yes, he does. And he will pay for the wedding. In addition to that, your dancing class, baking class, ukulele class, and quilting class, he decided to make you stop various other lessons and pay the wedding fee with those tuitions. Spending $2,000 per month for all those lessons is crazy.
If I stopped going, I wouldn't have any friends. All my fun would be gone.
I was so close to really losing my friends too. Because of your lies, I was made out to be a very unfaithful woman who was just trying to steal their money.
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but it's mostly true.
Mostly true? Are you sure you're not mistaking me for someone else? David and I trust each other, and such rumors are groundless. Do you realize how many misunderstandings have arisen because of the lies that you spread? All my friends and colleagues were puzzled at first. I will never forget the expressions on their faces when they learned the truth.
I was worried about David. I did what I did because I was thinking of his future.
If you were worried, you should have had a discussion with him from the beginning. It is more sincere to talk to him rather than sneaking around behind our backs. That's what family is all about, isn't it? Your way won't make anyone happy.
Anyway, come over here now. Protect me.
I can't. We're at the spa right now.
What?
He told me that he wants to relax, so I took him to a spa to cheer him up. We also came here to have a nice steak dinner.
Where's the spa? I'm sure it's somewhere local. Then you can come here soon.
We're about 3 hours away, so we can't.
3 hours away?
So I can't come right now. Please get scolded from your husband and relatives.
Oh no! I'll lose my position if I don't do something about it. I can't even go to my lessons. What should I do if my husband divorces me? I can't face David.
That's about the extent of what you did. I'm angry too. More than anything else, you made my dear husband sad and cry. I can't forgive you for that more than the bullying.
Mary, I'm sorry. I can't imagine that I won't be able to see David. Please help me. My life, my relationships, everything is falling apart.
First of all, please apologize to David. He worked so hard to prepare for the wedding so that everyone could enjoy it. But because of you, it was ruined. You should know how much it hurt him.
I've been trying to reach him, but I can't get through. What should I do? I really don't know what to do. I want to apologize to him directly, but I can't even talk to him.
I see. He must have been in quite a shock. What you did must have cost him a lot of heartbreak.
Please tell David that I'm sorry too. Tell him to call me. I can't stand the thought of losing my lessons, my position, and David. What in the world do I have to live for?
We lost our once-in-a-lifetime wedding. Do you understand that? You have no idea how much trouble you have caused to many people.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I just did it to embarrass you a little. I never imagined it would be this big of a deal. I just wanted to get you in trouble.
You went through the trouble of copying the guest list from David's house and contacting every one of them, which was a bit much. I'm worried about having such a thief-like relative, so I'm not going to tell you about our new house and move far away.
Oh no! Please don't do that! I really regret what I did. I will do my best to repair our relationship from now on, so please give me another chance. From now on, let's change our minds and build a good relationship. I will do my best too. Please don't give up on me. Tell David, please don't give up on me.
I'm sorry, I can't try. So, goodbye. I'm leaving you so that David and I can be happy. Please don't disturb us anymore. Goodbye. After that, Veronica was scolded terribly by her husband. He scolded her for ruining our wedding, and he was furious when he learned of her numerous harassments against us. She now lives under her husband's strict supervision. She can no longer behave as she used to. I wonder if it was her husband's mercy that kept them from getting divorced. Relatives also voiced strong condemnation of her behavior. They are all saying that they will dissociate themselves from her. She ended up alone for what she had done. Her once glamorous life was gone. She spends her days in solitude and regret. On the other hand, David and I have started a new life together. Through this experience, we were able to further strengthen our bond and reaffirm the importance of each other. We have built a new life together, and our days are filled with smiles and happiness. The lonely ending of Veronica's life reminds me that it is important to be faithful to one another. We intend to continue to move forward with mutual respect and trust for each other. I would like to live a happy life with David.
Laura, are you sure you have everything ready for our honeymoon? I'm too busy to get around to it, so I need you to make sure you're on top of it.
Of course, I'm making all the preparations. I've prepared all your favorite things, so don't worry. I'd be happy if you could help me a little too.
Huh? Me helping you? Are you kidding? I'm using my head to make sure tomorrow's schedule is perfect. You take care of the details, so I can focus on what's important.
Yeah, I get it. But I think part of the fun is getting ready together.
You know, Laura, you should have more respect for me. Without me, you wouldn't be having this amazing trip. I'm the one who planned it, and I'm the one who's going to give you the best experience, so you should be grateful.
Yes, thank you. I'm really looking forward to it, thanks to your planning. But I think it's important that we both have fun together.
Having fun is important? Do you know what you're talking about? You have no idea how hard I work to make everything perfect. You just have to follow my lead.
I see. But I was hoping we could work together so you wouldn't have to stress.
Stressed? It's not your role to make me feel stressed. I'm taking the leadership, so you just need to rest easy and leave it to me.
I understand. I'll do as you say. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
I told you that, didn't I? As long as you're solid, that's all that matters. I'm going to do my best to entertain you, so be grateful and follow me.
Yes, I'm grateful. Because you're here, I'm happy. But, John, don't push yourself too hard.
You just can't stop worrying about me, can you? I'll just do my usual thing. You don't have to worry.
I know, but I want you to relax during the trip and make time for us to enjoy ourselves.
Think of it as your having fun is me having fun.
Thanks, John. John, it's finally time to go, isn't it? How are your preparations for tomorrow's trip going? I don't think we have a schedule or anything decided yet, but I'm really not sure if it's going to be okay.
Laura, you don't have to worry about such details. Why don't we just decide appropriately after we get there? It's better for you to enjoy yourself that way.
But it's our honeymoon, so I want to plan it properly. There are many places we want to go, and we want to visit them efficiently.
We should just go where we feel like going. It's no fun to follow a plan, is it? Surprises are more fun.
Maybe so, but I want to be prepared. Especially meals. There are some things I have to make reservations for.
You don't have to worry about that. You're always worrying about things like that, but you should relax more.
But I'm really nervous when I don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh, I get it now. I know you worry too much. I'll take care of it, so don't worry and follow my lead.
I really wonder if it's going to be okay.
I'm sure you'll be fine. I'll take care of it, I'm sure of it. Anyway, are you sure you have your bags packed?
Yes, I've packed everything. It's our honeymoon, and I want to make it the most memorable. I've got everything ready, but I wonder if it's really going to be all right?
You really are a worrier, aren't you?
Yes, but I'm not worried because I'm with you.
Well, here's what I'll do. I'll do the research and set the schedule. That's fine, right?
Then I'll be relieved. But how exactly will you do the research? What if you don't know anything there?
I'll just ask my local friends. If you ask an acquaintance to recommend a place, you're sure to get it, right?
I've never heard of this before. Do you have local friends? What kind of friends?
Well, that's what I mean. So you don't have to worry about anything. Just follow me.
That's fine, but are you sure you have friends there? Are you sure you're in touch with them?
Of course I am. My friends are good people, so you don't have to worry about them.
Okay, I understand. Then I'll trust you and follow you. Thanks, John.
Laura, what are you doing? Are you thanking me for bringing you on this trip? Thanks to me, you get to stay in such a nice hotel. Can't you at least say a word of thanks?
John, what are you talking about? Hey, I haven't seen you since a while ago. Where did you go? I'm done buying souvenirs. I'm in front of the fountain, the rendezvous point in case we get separated.
I'm not going back there.
What?
I'm staying at another hotel tonight, alone. I'm going to do some sightseeing on my own.
What? Why?
I'm divorcing you.
What? This is our honeymoon. What are you talking about?
Huh, don't you understand why I'm acting like this?
I don't know. Did I do something?
If you don't know what you're doing, I'll tell you. I have proof of an affair, so I'm divorcing you.
What? I cheated on you?
I never thought I'd find out you cheated on me during our honeymoon. I'm divorcing you right now. After a year of marriage, when we finally got to go on our honeymoon, I didn't expect it to end like this. Have you given any thought to how much I was looking forward to it?
Wait a minute. John, what are you talking about all of a sudden? I have absolutely no idea. What's really going on here?
I can't stand it anymore. Now that I've found out about your affair, there's no reason for us to be together anymore. Think about how I feel. I've never been humiliated like this before.
I'm not having an affair. If you have proof, show it to me. Then we can talk about it. I really didn't do anything, so I don't know what I'm doing until you show me the proof.
I don't want to. If I show you the proof, you'll make excuses, and I won't want you to destroy the evidence. Do you have any idea how much it hurts me?
Oh no, why? I didn't really do anything. I have no idea why you're so angry.
This is my evidence. No matter what you say, it's useless now. I've already decided I'm divorcing you.
How can you have proof if I don't remember having an affair in the first place? I think you are misunderstanding something. Tell me what really happened.
That excuse is exactly like an admission of cheating. You are an excuse-making woman who can't admit you're wrong. I can't imagine being with someone like that.
Anyway, let me talk to you properly once. Explain to me what happened that made you suspect me of cheating.
Are you still talking like that? You can't admit what's wrong with you, can you? I'm wasting my time talking to you.
Huh? What's wrong with you? I have absolutely no idea what's going on. John, please calm down and listen to me.
That's enough. Divorce is the right thing to do. The honeymoon is over. I was looking forward to it so much, but now it's all ruined.
Wait. John, please calm down and listen to me. We can still start over.
I'll switch to another plane on the way back, so don't even think about going home with me. I don't want to be with you anymore.
I don't know what's going on. I don't get it. I'm definitely not cheating on you. Why did you suddenly start saying that? Sis, do you have a minute now? Oh, Heather. Yeah, sure. I thought we should talk about tomorrow. Right. I'm sorry I put you through all this trouble today. Don't worry about it. Tomorrow at the lobby of the hotel over there, at 8:30, right? Oh, right. I haven't seen you since your wedding, so it's been over a year. That's right. That's right. But I guess I'll be the only one there to meet you. I don't know how it came to this. What? Why? What's wrong? Don't tell me you had a fight. Yeah, I don't know what to say. He suspected me of cheating on him and went away. Unbelievable, right? Huh? What's that? John said that? I really can't believe it. I don't know what's going on either. Of course you didn't cheat on him, right? Of course I didn't. I don't even have any idea who he might suspect, and I really don't know what's going on anymore. How did it come to that? Hey, sis, I'm going to ask you something really weird. Have you grown your hair long? Also, have you been doing anything different lately? No, I haven't. It's the same as it's been since I was a student. Short hair. Nothing in particular has changed. Do you wear a wig or something? I don't wear a wig. What's wrong all of a sudden? Is there something you're worried about? Well, actually, I was thinking that I could ask you tomorrow when I see you. My husband and I went to a nearby beach this evening to enjoy fireworks. At that time, I saw someone who looked like John, but he was with a woman with long hair. Long hair? What does that mean? If it wasn't me, who was she? I couldn't make out her face clearly from a distance, but they were holding hands. Was that you? But there was something different about her. While I was talking with my husband, she went away and I lost the timing to call out to her. So that's what happened. This evening, I was at the beauty salon in the hotel, so John and I were separated for about 2 hours. I can't believe such a coincidence. Then she's really... But you don't have any idea who she is, do you? I don't know. Sis, you're alone in the hotel room right now, right? Something seems strange. Yeah. John went somewhere. Sis, are you sure you're okay? I'm going there now. I can't stand being alone anymore. I'm worried. What? But what are you going to do? Tonight, I'm staying with you. I can't leave you alone under the circumstances. But your husband, Brian, is with you there, right? It's your trip, and I don't want to ruin that. Brian is saying I should be with you. Anyway, I'll be there. Heather, thank you so much. I'm glad you're being so nice to me. I'll be there in 15 minutes, so I'll see you at the lobby. Okay, thanks. That would be really helpful.
Laura, what are you doing without even a single call? Did you feel a little sorry for yourself?
Huh?
Don't play with me. You've got to be kidding me. Are you ready to admit that you've been cheating on me?
John, how can I admit to something I didn't do?
Huh? What are you talking about? Are you still trying to keep quiet about it? You really are stubborn. No matter how many lies you tell, I can't get through to you. I told you I have solid proof. Now your excuses are over.
So, show me that proof. If you don't show it to me, we won't be able to talk about anything. If it's really my fault, I would get a divorce. Just show me the proof.
Oh, you say? You want a divorce? If you insist, I'll show you the proof.
Let's see it.
It would be best if we could talk about it, but I understand. If you insist that much, I'll show you. What do you think? If you can get away with this, it's a big deal. Your excuses won't work.
Yeah, it's more like an excuse. This is my sister and her husband.
Huh? What do you mean, your sister and her husband?
The couple in the photo is my sister and her husband. That's my sister, Heather, and her husband, Brian.
Huh? That can't be true, right?
That's right. People say that I and Heather look as much alike as twins. Even though we haven't seen each other since our wedding day. Look at the length of her hair.
What?
It's not long enough to be tied back into a bun.
Oh, that's true.
Besides, did you forget that we were meeting my sister and her husband in the lobby this morning?
Huh? Did I?
My sister and her husband, who are posted overseas, were temporarily back in the US for work. They were staying very close to where we're staying from yesterday to today, so I asked them if we could meet for a short time.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So, I don't think it's at all strange that we bumped into each other at an unscheduled place and time, do you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, sure. Well, I guess I'll go back there for the time being, right?
Back?
Because it looks like it was a misunderstanding. Continue with the honeymoon.
Okay, I'm going to charge you alimony. You're the one paying alimony.
What? Why? What?
Since then, my sister came to my place, you know. In the meantime, Brian, who was working alone, he found you two at a cafe where he went to dinner and secretly took a photo of you two as evidence.
You took a sneaky picture of me?
Can you explain?
No, I can't.
You know what? The woman in this picture, isn't that Sarah, the neighbor's wife? You can't be having an affair from such a reasonable distance. I really can't believe it.
I'm sure that's not true. No, let me explain.
Are you thinking of an excuse? You can't believe it yourself, can you? What's your excuse under the circumstances?
I don't mean excuses, you know. I'm trying to explain exactly how it happened.
Well, it's so that you could sneak her in and meet up with her on our honeymoon. Does it mean that you were in love with her? It's really pathetic.
No, that's not true. Anyway, why don't we talk about this once? I want to explain it properly. There's nothing going on between us. I brought her along on our honeymoon just for the fun of it, just for the thrill of it.
Fun in an affair? And then you mistook my sister and her husband for the site of my affair. And then you claimed divorce. I'm really appalled. Your brain seems to have rotted. I really don't get it.
What's that? You don't have to talk like that.
Are you in a position to complain? Ah, yes. I heard that Sarah's husband is on a business trip right now. Did you know that his business trip is a 30-minute drive from here?
What? I had no idea he was that close. I never thought about that.
Actually, Brian has been following you ever since he saw you at the cafe.
Huh? He even did that? I didn't notice at all.
I guess you didn't notice at all. When he was a student, he used to work part-time at a detective's office. It looks like you guys are at a hotel.
Wait. How did you know all that? How do you know so much about it?
Oh, I got a text saying that Brian just met Sarah's husband.
What? Is that true?
Oh no, they've already taken her away. She was just coming out of the hotel. They caught her so fast.
What should I do? There's no way to escape. I don't know what to do.
Well, you can't make excuses anymore. I think you should think about what you're going to do.
I really don't know how this happened. What in the world went wrong?
You deserve it. It's too late to regret it now. It's the path you chose. What you're going to do from now on, you'll have to think about it by yourself.
Laura, please, can you help me? I really don't know what to do.
Are you kidding? I can't do it anymore. I'm done with you. I'm not going to help you.
Oh no, is it really over?
You better think about what you've done.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Forgive me, Laura.
After returning home, we had a meeting with each other's parents. John tried desperately to make excuses at first, but he was at a loss for words in the face of the evidence that came to light one after another. Sarah was also present. Her husband was also trying to get her to admit the affair. In the end, there was no excuse at all for John, and our divorce was finalized as a result of our discussion. John's life was miserable after that. His reputation had been shattered by the revelation of his affair. His work was not going well, and he was cold-shouldered by his colleagues. Furthermore, our divorce became official, and he had to pay alimony. He must have used up all of his savings. Sarah, on the other hand, was in a similar situation. Her husband was furious at the fact that she had cheated on him and decided to divorce her. She lost her family, and her husband demanded a large amount of alimony. She had to work hard, and her former elegant life was all gone. Both of them ruined their own lives by their own mistakes. Now they spend their days alone in regret, not supporting each other. It's none of my business. As for me, thanks to the support of my family and friends, I am slowly getting back on my feet. It was a painful experience, but from now on, I will take care of myself. I have just promised myself to take care of myself and to build a happy future.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!